Support WrestleTalk!
Give us a subscribe.
A wrestler's finishing move is one of the key components in getting over. Everyone remembers the Stone Cold Stunner, the pedigree, the F5, the attitude adjustment. And during the Attitude Era, if a move was crazy and memorable enough, like Scotty 2 Hotty's The Worm, it can almost get more over than the wrestler itself. But there's one move from the Attitude Era that began as a joke and got over, but was hated by a few of the boys in the back. I am Luke Owen, and this is the most hated finisher of the Attitude Era. The infamous video that surfaced online a few years ago of Triple H suplexing a German fan who rushed the ring to beat up Steve Austin had another funny angle to it. On his podcast, Austin revealed that he wasn't sure what was happening, but figured it was one of the other wrestlers trying to rib him, make him laugh while he was in the ring. Wrestlers have gone on record to say house shows are where they have their most fun, because they can cut loose and try and make each other break character. So when that fan ran into the ring and pummeled the rattlesnake, Austin thought it was one of his co-workers going off script to try something new. One of the most famous WWE wrestlers the other boys tried to break was The Undertaker. Notorious for staying in character as much as humanly possible, he even refused to take part in that dark match segment where everyone attempted the spin-a-rooney. The Undertaker was always the target of ribbing while house shows. It was during one of these house show matches that The Rock attempted a new finisher. It wasn't known as the People's Elbow, it was known as, watch this move that's gonna make all of you lose it. The Rock did the move and, like he promised, it made the boys laugh. So there you have it, a one-off moment for that house show crowd that popped big for the sheer ridiculousness of it. But that is not the end of our story. You see, The Rock continued to do the People's Elbow at other house shows, and it always got a big pop, promoting Mick Foley, better known at the time as Mankind, to dare The Rock to do it on Monday Night Raw. And lo and behold, the move got over with the crowd again. From then on, The Rock decided to keep it as part of his moveset, becoming his new finisher alongside the Rock Bottom. Trust me, we're quick to go, ooh, they like that, I'm sticking with that. The People's Elbow became one of the most popular moves in the WWF, and one of the most recognizable from the whole of the Attitude Era. So popular was the move that it was actually a big deal when THQ had it in WWF SmackDown for the PlayStation and No Mercy for the N64. However, not everyone was a fan. Bruce Prichard revealed on his Something to Wrestle podcast, "I thought it was absolutely, positively silly. I hated it. I liked it as a high spot in a match, hated it as a finish." And in his second book, Mick Foley would call the People's Elbow possibly the most foolish thing seen in any form of entertainment. In an interview with the BBC, Triple H called it the hokiest looking move ever, before adding, "You've got to wait like 20 minutes while he takes the elbow pad off and works the crowd. He runs back and forth, then he comes up and drops an elbow on you that looks like it barely touches you. Except that a lot of the times the point of his elbow hits you right in the mouth and you come up bleeding and you're like, how can you bust me open on that?" But here's the thing, although he called the move silly, Prichard couldn't deny on Something to Wrestle how over the People's Elbow was. It was a rib, it was a joke, it was so damn ridiculous and over the top. But by God, ridiculous and over the top was what was getting over at the time. The crowd popped big every time. Does WWE have a babyface problem? And what's the true story behind Vince McMahon blowing up? Click the videos to the left to find out more, press subscribe and support WrestleTalk on Patreon. Order the magazine and download the Wrestle Ramble podcast. I have been Luke Owen, and that was wrestling.